And I'm honored to be having with me over the phone Dr. Vivan, the political analyst, to be shedding more light on such an important topic. Dr. Vivan, thank you very much for being with us tonight on the Daily Debate.
Thank you so much. It's my honor and pleasure.
The honor is all mine. First of all, how did you see the importance of the participation of the Egyptian expatriates in general for the past elections, the Senate elections, and for the House of Representatives elections? And today we are seeing them going once again to the polling stations, casting their ballots, voting, and having their true will shaped and showed to be participating in the parliamentary elections for 10 different governorates and the 30 annulled constituencies. How do you see the voting process in general for the Egyptian expatriates?
Well, if we speak about the role of, because there are a role of so many partners in this election, of course the voters are an essential part, but there is a more important part are the embassies and all the preparation in the consulates on the embassies all over the world, which is a great and a big job to prepare, and especially if you are not expecting a rerun, which is happening this year. You have to do everything again that was prepared for the last week and all that. You have to do all the preparations again, and despite that all the embassies are very ready and did all the routine preparations at the top level to give the possibility and the chance for all the Egyptians abroad to apply their constituent right to vote abroad, which is giving them the chance of choosing all those who will participate in the creation of the future of Egypt and all the laws and all the demands and all the requirements for a better Egypt through the new parliament. So from the embassy side, all the preparation and the coordination between Egypt and all the embassies all over the world is impeccable and at a level that very little countries can do that. And on the other hand, the voters, who are more keen than ever to participate in the choice of their representative in the new parliament and this parliament, because despite everything, we have been having very strong parliaments for a long time, but this year is exceptional because there is a big awakening of the Egyptian identity for all over Egypt and more for Egyptians abroad. So the love and the desire to go and vote for the Egyptian parliament is more felt than ever this year because of our pride in how Egypt is becoming one of the most beautiful, more communicative countries in the world, with all the work that has been done by, of course, a great leader in President Sisi and a great team who could apply and implement all these preparations and changes in roads and factories. All the sectors of Egypt's daily life have been improved tremendously since President Sisi took office, of course. So we are keen on being part of that and going to vote to prove our presence and the importance of the Egyptian abroad.
Yes, and finally, Dr. Vivan, how do you see the participation of women in the parliamentary elections for the Egyptian expatriates and for the Egyptians living or residing within Egypt in the parliamentary elections, and the expected representation for women in the upcoming parliament?
I think for Egyptians abroad, all the ladies are and have been voting, a lot of ladies, because mostly sometimes the ladies are not working, so they can come and vote easier than the husbands. And they are ready because the woman is the pillar of the Egyptian society. We know that the woman in Egypt is a strong woman, a strong participant of our daily life and a supporter to the Egyptian way of life, improvement and everything, because the woman, as I said, is the pillar of the house, is the educator, is the guidance of all the family. And it is important, and it's a great idol for the family to follow after that, because when you're young and you see the keenness of the woman, your mom, and to go and vote, you will know that you have a very important role, and you have to prove it. Because you have given this chance, you are given this chance that is not given to everyone. Not all over the world you can have all the offices and the embassies open for everyone to go. No, it's a pleasure given to the Egyptian abroad. Not all the countries have this pleasure. So we have to honor it and go and say our say as women. Of course, the women in Egypt are very important because they're very strong. And it's seen everywhere. They work everywhere. They're ministers, they're doctors, they're engineers. And we see them as well abroad, Dr. Yasmin, Dr. Wali, all over the world in the international organization. They have a very important role. So the Egyptian woman is a strong woman by nature. And
Dr. Vivan Murqus, the political analyst. Thank you very much for being with us tonight on the Daily Debate and Nile TV International. And this brings us to the end of the Daily Debate for tonight. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you next week.